Hello, today we're working on Fundations Unit 12, Week 2, Day 2. The objective is that we will be learning how to break apart and build two-syllable words with vowel, consonant, E syllables. We'll go ahead and start with our sound drill. Remember to say the letter or letters, the keyword, and the sound along with me. D, dog, D. H, hat, H. M, man, M. V, van, V. CH, chin, ch. Now our vowels. A, apple, A. A, safe, A. E, ed, E. E, Pete, E. I, itch, I. I, pine, I. O, octopus, ah. O, home, O. U, up, U, mule, U. U, rule, oo. And now our R-controlled vowels. A-R, car, R. O-R, horn, or. E-R, her, I-R, bird, U-R, burn, And now our vowel teams. A-I, bait, A. A-Y, play, A. E-E, jeep, E. E-A, eat, E. E-Y, key, E. O-I, coin, oi. O-Y, boy, oi. O-A, boat, O. O-E, toe, O. O-W, snow, O. O-W, plow, ow. O-U, trout, ow. O-U, soup, oo. O-O, school, oo. U-E, blue, oo. U-E, rescue, U. E-W, chew, oo. A-U, August, aw. A-W, saw, aw. Great job. For our trick words, I'm going to point to a word and I would just like you to read it. Let's see, what is this word? Two, T-W-O, two. And remember, that's two like the number two. How about that one? They, T-H-E-Y, they. Down here. Number, N-U-M-B-E-R, number. Out, O-U-T, out. Over, O-V-E-R, over. Other, O-T-H-E-R, other. Who, W-H-O, who. Last word. Two, T-O-O, two. Like, I want some ice cream too. Great job. Our word of the day today is excuse. This word can be very tricky because you can read it as excuse or you can read it as excuse. So the sound can vary, and when the sound is different, the meaning of it is different. So first of all, let's look at our spelling. We have E-X-C-U-S-E, excuse. If we're looking at this word, we find the first vowel E, the X after it closes off that syllable. So our first syllable is X. Then we've got our C, U, S, E. The U is the vowel, and then this makes this a vowel consonant E syllable. So this could be cues or cuse. The thing that's changing in it, based on the way you're saying it, is the sound of the X. So you could say k, u, s, cuse, like excuse, or k, u, z, excuse. So the S sound, if you're saying it in a different way, will change the meaning and the sound of the word. We learned that normally In a vowel consonant E syllable, our S is going to make the Z sound, but in this case, it can also make a different sound. So if we're looking at marking up this word, we just broke it up into the two syllables, X and Qs. If we scoop that, X we know is a closed syllable. The vowel is closed off by the X and the E is saying eh. So that would be a breve, short vowel sound. If we scoop our second syllable, the U is making the long vowel sound, so we'll give it a macron. The E is not making a sound at all, so we'll cross it out. And we know that this is a vowel consonant E syllable, so we'll mark it as such. Now, if we're thinking about the meaning of the word when we say it in two different ways, the first word, it's like when you sneeze, excuse me, excuse me. So here's the word excuse, excuse me. The second word is like if you miss school for the day, you're absent, and you get a note from your doctor. He was absent, but he had an excuse. So excuse with the Z sound is like when you sneeze, excuse me. And then excuse with the S sound is like when you have a reason that something happened. You were absent from school, so you have an excuse. You have your note. So these two words can be a little bit confusing, but remember the way that the S sound comes out is what will change the meaning of it. So you have excuse or you have excuse. Okay, so what we learned new this week is that two-syllable words can have vowel consonant E syllables. Last week we practiced with it just being two closed syllables within a word. Now we can have a closed syllable with a vowel consonant E to make that longer word. The only difference is when you're finding those two syllables, when you're scooping them and marking them up, you're just going to mark it differently depending on what kind of syllable it is. So these are review words that we've already talked about. We're just going to look at them again and we're going to double check our marking on it. So our first word is include, include. So if I'm breaking up this word, here's the vowel I, it's closed off by the N. So I have in and then I have clude. Clude seems like a really long syllable. It has a lot of letters in it, but I have this CL that's blending together. And then I have the UDE, which is the vowel consonant E. So I'll mark that as vowel consonant E. I'll go ahead and do that so I don't forget that syllable type. And then I know that the N is closed. I'll mark that. I sang I, so it's getting, oops, wrong marking. It is a short vowel. It's going to get the breve. The U is saying U, long vowel sound, it gets the macron. The E is not saying anything, so I'll cross it out. So this is how you would mark the word include. The next word is inhale, and inhale is like when you breathe in, you inhale oxygen. So when I'm looking at the word inhale, I have the I vowel, it's closed off by the N. So the in is my first syllable, I can mark it closed. And then my second syllable is hail, H-A-L-E, a consonant E. So I'll do vowel consonant E as my marking here. Inhale, I sang give it the breve for the short vowel sound, A is saying A, long vowel sound, and the E is saying nothing, so I'll cross it out. All right, the next word is flagpole. Flagpole. I see the F and the L as a blend. The A is closed off by the G, making our first syllable flag. And then our second syllable would be pole. So the A is closed off, the A is saying ah, I'll give it a breve, I'll mark that syllable closed. And then here I have the O, then a consonant, then an E, so that means that's a vowel consonant E syllable. And then if I'm thinking about the sound, O, it's saying O, so that's the long vowel sound and it's going to get the macron. All right, last word. This word is mistake, mistake. If I look at this, I see the I vowel is closed off by the S. I can scoop it, mark it C for closed. Then I've got take, ache. A is saying A, and then I know that this is a vowel consonant E syllable. I'll mark it. I is saying Give it a breve for the short vowel sound. I already marked my A when I was looking at it previously. It's making the A sound, the long vowel sound. It gets the macron. And then the E is saying nothing, so we'll cross it off. All of these words have the closed syllable first, then the vowel consonant E syllable. That's what we've learned so far, but that is not always the case. It doesn't always come in that order. Sometimes it can come in another order. So this word on the right, invite, we looked at yesterday. So I had invite when you broke it up into the first syllable, in, second syllable, vite. So I'm just going to scoop this, even though we did it yesterday, I want you to see it again when I compare it to the second word next to it. So I'm marking it super quickly just so that we can go over what we already did on this word yesterday. So it's a closed syllable in, I is saying I, and then a vowel consonant E on vite. I is saying I, E is saying nothing, invite. Now, if we look over here at this word is fireman, fireman. If I look at my first vowel, I, it's the vowel consonant E, fire. So the I is saying I because of the E here. This is an example of a vowel consonant E at the beginning of a two-syllable word. The I is saying I'll give it a macron there. The E is saying nothing. So fire, vowel consonant E, is the first syllable in this word. That's something that we didn't look at previously. This is our first example of a word that's starting with a vowel consonant E syllable. Then when I look at the second syllable, an, I've got a glued sound, A-N, in this word. So I'm going to mark it by simply boxing the glued sound. I'm not going to mark the vowel with a breve or a macron because it's not making the short vowel sound or the long vowel sound. It's making the glued sound with the letter N, an. So then I'll scoop it, and this is a closed syllable because the vowel is still closed off. Even though it's a glued sound, it is closed off. The vowel is not hanging on the end of the word, so that would still be marked as a closed syllable. So fireman is a vowel consonant E and then a closed syllable for the two-syllable words. Now, the second thing I want to show you on this page is something that we talked about briefly last week. When you have a word that's two syllables, if you break that word into two, so you can see these two syllables are broken here. The first word fire, the first syllable fire is a word. The second syllable man is a word. So this word fireman would be called a compound word. That's when you have two syllables and you put them together and they are two words inside. Now, if we look at the word invite, if we look at these two syllables that I have split here, in is a word, but vite is not a word. So invite would not be a compound word because vite by itself is not a word. So fireman, both of those parts are words. That would be called a compound word. Invite, vite is not a word, so this would not be called a compound word. We will practice this more this week, but I wanted to remind you, compound word is that special term that we use for a two-syllable word that has two smaller words inside of it. Okay, so today we have some new trick words. The first word is been, the second word is little. So I use this emoji here to show that this person has been sad. Been is like a version of the word be. You can be sad, or if it has already happened, you have been sad. You can be happy, but if it has already happened, you have been happy. So been is similar to the word be in a lot of ways. Little, can just mean a small amount or a smaller size. So we've got this big pencil and then we have this little pencil to remind us of what the word little means. So what we're going to do is practice our spelling on these new trick words. As always, we'll spell, we'll trace, and then we'll cover our eyes and try and spell it again. So the first word, bin, B-E-E-N, bin. Now, if we trace, you can follow along with me. You can use your finger and just trace over the screen, or you can put your whole arm straight, skywriting fingers, and do your skywriting. Now, the word bin, B-E-E-N, trace it along with me. B-E-E-N, bin. This word is super, super tricky because lots of people want to say bean, because of the EE. We know that the EE, like in Jeep, says E, and people think this word is bean, but this is not the word bean. It's bin. It's very, very tricky. All right, B-E-E-N. Okay, let's cover up our eyes and try to spell the word bin. Bin. B-E-E-N. Bin. Did you get it? Great. All right, now let's try the word little. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. Spell it again. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. All right, tracing or skywriting. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. Okay, eyes covered. Go ahead. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. Did you get it? Oh, that one's kind of hard. Great job. If you need to write those down and make flashcards or practice, make sure you go ahead and pause the video and write them down, or you can always come back and do it later. All right, now let's look at our trick words in a sentence. So again, we have the word bin and we have the word little. The sentence is, I have been a little sad. I have been a little sad. How about you tell me what this word is? Do you know what that word is? Been. I have been a little sad. Okay, now tell me what this word is. Little. Great. I have been a little sad. So this sentence means that the person was having this feeling, and it wasn't a huge feeling, it was a small feeling. They have been a little sad, so not a real lot, just a little sad. Maybe something happened that upset them, but it wasn't something major. It was just, they've been a little sad. All right, read it with me one last time. I have been a little sad. Great job. So let's make sure we're practicing been and little at home and in our work. Now it's your turn. So remember, for this part, you can use a whiteboard and a marker, a paper and a pencil, whatever you have for writing at home. Make sure if you need to hear something again, you know it's a video so you can rewind it. If you need to pause because I'm going too fast, you can pause it. Whatever you need to do, it's up to you. Today we'll have 3 trick words, 3 unit words, and 1 sentence. So make sure you have plenty of space on your paper. As always, you listen to the word and the sentence carefully. Make sure you tap it out when you can. Write it on your paper, and then after you've written it, make sure you go back and mark it up. All right, for our trick words, the first word is been. Been, like I have been sad. Been. Okay, our second trick word, little. Little, like the cookie is little. Little. All right, the third trick word is you. Like you are my best friend. You. Okay, now for our unit words. The first word is admire. Admire. When you admire someone, you like them. Admire. Remember to feel for your 2 syllables and spell 1 syllable at a time, but keep the word connected. Admire. The second word is concrete. Concrete. Like the sidewalk is made of concrete. All right, your third unit word is athlete. Athlete. Like a football player is an athlete. Okay, so check your words. You should have been, little, you, admire, concrete, and athlete. Now our sentence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words long, so make sure you're ready. Remember, sentences start with a capital letter and they end with a period or some other type of punctuation mark. All right, the sentence is, that is just a little mistake. That is just a little mistake. So maybe you did something on your paper and you're erasing it to fix it. You might say, that is just a little mistake. It's not a big deal. All right, check your sentence. That is just a little mistake. All right, great work today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.